Hello, welcome back to my Let's Play Thaumcraft 2015 series. So in this episode I wanted to get started with some automated mining techniques. I was going to build a quarry from Buildcraft, but I remembered I promised to make this a Thaumcraft specific series, at least that would be the principal focus. So I want to look into some Thaumcraft automated mining techniques first. So in the Thaumonomicon, on the Artifice tab, under Infusion is the Arcane Bore. The Arcane Bore is basically a tunnel mining device. It will mine basically right in front of you in a 3x3 grid, and whatever it outputs, you can keep. So it's kind of an offshoot of the excavation focus, and you even need one for the machine, so it's good that we built that last episode. So, the Arcane Bore is a very complicated infusion recipe. We need a piston, great wood planks, gold, diamond pickaxe, diamond shovel, air shard, and earth shard. We need 82 machina, 16 modus, 32 perfodio, 16 potentia, 16 vacuos, and the instability is moderate. Now, I've set up the Infusion Platform already, but I don't have all of the essentia that I need just yet. So I'm going to come over here. So here is my setup, and here is one of the best reasons to use the golem for the alchemical furnace. Perfodio, you only really find it in pickaxes. So they don't stack. So it's hard to keep the alchemical furnace full when you have to have so many pickaxes. I made, I think, 21 of these. We need 16 essentias. Sorry, we need 32, but each stone pickaxe has 2 perfodio in it. So, there we go. There's wooden doors for the modus. There's trapdoors for vacuos. And there's pressure plates for machina. And he's already loaded a full stack of pressure plates into the furnace. So we'll see how far I get on this one piece of alimentum. I'm not quite sure how well it's going to go, and I'm probably going to have to move things around in the jars a little bit. So we'll see. Huh. Don't know what he did there. Arbor. Census. There's census over there. Okay. Alright, I didn't realize that. So that's why he's running over there. So, alright. He's going to go ahead and take care of this for me, and I'll probably have to empty out the jars a little bit to make sure everything will fit alright. I definitely want to get into making some void jars for certain things. I've got way too much arbor and, let's see here, too much metallum, too much arbor, too much panis, too much herba. So, we might end up using herba for, accelerated farming, but it's pretty rare when you need, to accelerate your farming. It's more like if you need a farm right away or need certain materials right away. So I don't know if we're going to do that. I probably will just use up the herba, but we'll see. Alright, I will come back once I have the essentia, and we'll work on the Arcane Bore. Well, actually, let's go back in the Thaumonomicon, because there's actually a second part of the Arcane Bore. This is the actual mining part. But there's a second part called the Arcane Bore base, for which we need great wood planks, iron, a dispenser, 10 ordo, and 10 ARV. This is an arcane workbench recipe. So this is the stand it goes on, and then we'll need to put the bore on top of that. So we'll have to make one of those. So why don't we go ahead and get one of those. I don't have a dispenser ready, so let's see. Dispenser. Alright, we need, looks like, cobblestone, redstone, and a bow. Redstone, cobblestone. Probably requires a full. And bows don't stack, so I can't shift click. Alright, there we go. There's a dispenser. Or made one. We'll go ahead and scan that real quick. Alright, also needed iron. And I want some more backup planks. How many do I have? I only needed 2. I'll have 2 more. That should be good for my greatwood planks to be a backup for the infusion recipe we're going to do. So let's see here. Put my wand in there. Alright, there we go, the Arcane Bore base. Alright, so there we go, I've got the base that I will need. And we should be ready for everything else we're going to do so far. Get my wand back. And all I have to do is wait on him to finish doing stuff like this. Alright, yeah, he's got no more jars to put things in, so I better go fix that. I'll be back when the Essentia is finished. Alright, I'm back, and the Essentia distillation process is complete. Got plenty of Machina, Vacuos, Modus, Potentia, and Perfodio. And it looks like I misread the Thaumanomicon. I'm looking at the recipe now, and I think that says 32 Machina, not 82. I think part of the symbol is making it look like it says 82, but I'm almost certain now it must say 32, not 82. 82 is a very weird number. I don't know why that didn't jump out at me before, but alright, so got some Machina I didn't actually need, but whatever. I'll store it away for some other day. So, double checking the recipe, I've got my greatwood planks across from my diamond shovel and my diamond pickaxe. That looks to be true. Got gold across from air shards and earth shards. That seems right. Alright. I've got backups of all my items. Yep. Alright, got the piston in the center. Alright, we should be ready to do this. It's a moderate infusion recipe, or moderate amount of danger, so let's see how it goes. Alright. Generally, you'll see some kind of weird thing happening if it destroys an item or knocks off something from the pedestal. You know, some kind of I don't know, lightning effect maybe? Crashing sound sometimes. So that's a clue that something has gone wrong in your infusion recipe. Now let's see here. Yeah, Machina was only 32, so yeah, you can see some little sparks coming out of it, so that's normal, but they will be much more pronounced if some instability occurs. So it's moderate, we're probably fine, but always good to keep an eye on your infusion recipes because they do very bad things if left unstable. Alright, let's see here. Took a greatwood plank, another one, took a gold shard, or a gold ingot, took the pickaxe and the shovel, air shard, and the earth shard. Alright, there we go. An Arcane Bore. So, no instability there. That's always nice. So, how do we actually use this thing? Well, I'm going to rely a little bit on my memory because I don't remember. But, I know we need a pickaxe, and we need that excavation focus. I'm going to grab both of those things. Let's see, it's nighttime, so let's make it daytime. I did put repair on all of my armor, so I'm good on all of those things. So I've got my good armor, which is as good as iron. If there are any more monsters lurking around. Get rid of those real quick. And let's just go over here somewhere. And we'll dig into this area. So yeah, let's see, let's just clear out a little bit. I don't want to use that shovel though. you can often melt down tools in the smeltery to get their elements back, as long as they're full durability. So I might be able to get the diamonds back from this diamond shovel, which is what I would like to do. We'll be using that diamond pickaxe. I'm not sure we can use a non-vanilla pickaxe in this, but I'll see. We'll probably make a Thaumic pickaxe eventually. But let's just set the Arcane Bore right here. So get me the Arcane Bore base, and then I'm going to need the Arcane Bore itself. Alright. Now, if you use a wand, right click, it goes in the direction it's being clicked. And I probably should have got a chest as well. In fact, yeah, we're going to want that chest. So where are my boots of the traveler? Let's get those on real quick. Go grab me a chest real quick. Where can I find a chest? Are there any downstairs still? Looks like I burned through them all for Vacuo Essentia. And we'll obviously want a bigger chest, but just for demonstration purposes, I will go ahead and use this. So the Arcane Bore outputs whichever direction this hole is facing. So there is where the inventory will sit. So we also, I forgot, it also needs a redstone signal. Sorry. Go get me a lever or a lever. I should have more of those because I have had things I turned off that I no longer need to be turning off. Alright. I think I have everything now. So, let's see here. Put the lever down there. So, width is 5 and speed is +0. Pickaxe goes in the right. You can see the outline of the pickaxe. That's why I put it in the wrong slot there for a second. And there's the excavation focus. So by default, and it does not matter what kind of pickaxe, it's just that the durability is used up when it's mining. So the width is 5. I don't remember quite what that means. I believe it's the radius it's going to mine in. So I told you it was not a 3x3. I might have lied about that. Let's turn it on and see what it does. So, there it goes, mining away, putting cobblestone and dirt in here. Let's see here. It's weird that marble makes the glass breaking sound. Let's see here. Looks like we're going to do 5x5. Or 5x3? Well, there you go anyway. There is the Arcane Bore. And as you can see, the diamond pickaxe is being used up. Once it hits a single durability, it will stop mining. That is when it stops. You're probably thinking, this is ridiculously slow, and why would I ever use this device? Well, there are things we can do to speed up this process, such as adding Perdicio Essentia, which I should have plenty of. It used to work by simply having a jar of Perdicio nearby attached to the Arcane Board base. Let's see if that has been changed. I should have plenty of Perdicio Essentia. Let's see, yeah, I've got 40 of that, and I'll just go ahead and steal one of my warded jars. That one looks empty. Alright, so where's my jar? Alright. And we need... to be able to see if it's being taken up. And I don't see it being taken up. So I believe that it is requiring a pipe now. It didn't before, but I think it does now in 4.2. Let's go grab a pipe and see if we can verify that. Well, it doesn't go in the top. Maybe it needs to go in the bottom. Aha, there we go. I see it is losing some Perdicio. Yes, you can already see that's a lot faster than it was. Oh yeah, way faster. So, where does that leave us? 1, 2, 3. These must have already been down, so... So what we could do is set up another alchemical furnace like we did with the farm and cook up some Perdicio in here and feed it that way. And that would be a way we could keep it stocked with Perdicio. And it used to be that you could attach an Arcane Lamp to this thing and it would make light sources wherever it was going. So, which was good in a cave where it would be difficult to do things. Or difficult to see anyway. So... Has an odd radius. See, I just wonder if these were already out or not. Yeah. I like to almost put something down there so I can see what it's doing. So, turn it off by stopping the redstone signal. I would like to see if it has something that's putting down there. So... Alright, but this is the basics of how the machine works. Let's see if the Thaumcraft says anything about the... I don't see anything about the Arcane Lamp, but it used to be you could do that. So I'm curious if that still works. I might go test that out and come back and let you know. There are some other enchantments we could put on the excavation focus to make it better. Let's see, where would they be listed? It should be in here, but all I see are haste and repair. I mean, haste, I understand, might be faster. I don't think that's really what I want, though, but... Alright. Well, I will go do some research on that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I've been doing some research into the Arcane Bore. So, it doesn't have the same effect it did before, as far as visual effect, I mean, but you can place the Arcane Lamp right onto the Arcane Bore. And although it doesn't seem to be connecting, it does appear to work that way. So let's turn this back on, and you can see now it is lit up over here. It would not be this bright if it was not being used. So it is working the way it should. As far as enchanting for our wand focus of excavation, it looks like 4.2 Thaumcraft has changed that somewhat. There is a new method for getting what I thought, or for getting the Thaumcraft specific enchants on a wand focus. So I'm going to have to do a little bit more to learn about that. But we should also be able to apply enchanting to our pickaxe. So getting things like Silk Touch would mine with a Silk Touch, or Unbreaking would make the pickaxe last longer, Fortune would increase the yield. So there are things like that. So those things we'll look into a little bit later. I think for now it's a pretty good wrapping up point for this episode. Looks like I've gone through this area. So, yeah, I've come to the other side of this, so I'll go ahead and stop the Arcane Bore, but there is light here now, and that's a nice thing. So, this would be great for branch mining, you know, things like that. So, we will definitely be using this more. Here it wasn't too beneficial, given that it's just going to make a little tunnel at this Y level, but take it down to a mining tunnel, and you'll have a lot better results than you're going to have up here. As far as what kind of pickaxes you can have up here, it's not solely vanilla pickaxes. The Project Red pickaxes work as well. So ruby, peridot, sapphire pickaxes, they've only got about a third as much durability, but I haven't found much use for peridot, sapphire, and ruby, so that's a great use for that. And as I said, it doesn't matter what material you have in here. It can mine anything with the excavation focus. It's just about durability. So I'll probably work on enchanting a pickaxe like that and taking this somewhere else, and we'll see how useful that can be to do some actual mining rather than just this little test tunnel I've got over here. Alright, as I said, a good wrapping up point. Catch you next time.